Raymond De Morawitz. Thank you very much. Hello. Thank you to TEDx to invite les Jardins de Cocagne to speak to you today. So I come out from winter today, and I would like to come right now into the east. No, l'été. Yes. Okay. So let's begin. Excuse me. Like that. Technology is not always the best thing we can imagine. Okay. Ça va. Voilà. Ok. Oh no. Ok. Mettez-le moi parce que sinon.
Vous voulez mettre ça va comme ça? Vous voulez mettre en dessous de votre chaise?
Non, ça
fait partie de l'expérience.
Ok. Thank you. And then put my hat. So, now we can begin. I was in the supermarket this morning, and I wanted to prepare my soup for tonight. So I went there, and what did I find? Tomatoes from Italy. Zucchinis from Morocco. So that's why I have my hat, because it is very hot over there. Cucumbers from Spain. Chou de Bruxelles, I don't know what is the name in English, but anyway, it comes from Holland. Okay? And a garlic coming from Spain also. Do you feel that's normal? I don't. So let's go back from the sun into our snow right now. So I change myself, put it like that, so it goes a little. It is quicker. So I am vice president of les Jardins de Cocagne, which is a cooperative in Geneva dedicated to the production of organic vegetables that will be distributed to about 1,000 persons in Geneva through their family, members of the cooperative, which means we are about 400 families that take part of this cooperative. And how is the system? The Jardins de Cocagne began in 1978, so more than 30 years. And because some people wanted to eat well, ecological, biological vegetable, so they thought that instead to wait that the supermarket or the open market will offer there, they could create their own system. So they create the cooperative. And slowly it grows from a few families, and then we are about 400 families. And we can employ, we have 5 gardeners that works in full-time job, and we have 4 gardeners that work in a half-time job. Okay, and they produce for us every week, a bag of local, ecological, biological vegetables. And what's in our bag? Let's see. You don't know that, probably. That's called mizuma. That's very good in a soup, and spaghetti as a sauce, and as everything you want and your imagination can lead you. If you have a question, we have a very good book with all the receipts. So we have also, excuse me, I have to take my papers because I'm not a specialist into the English vocabulary on vegetables. Yes, this one is a cabbage. Okay, and then this one is a red salad. I don't know exactly the name, but anyway, it's a red salad and it's very good to eat. Here we have probably, I don't know how it is, but it's very good also. Now, that's for the miracle. Don't take too much of these one, of the, how would they say, the marrow. Is that right? Or squash. Because if you come to midnight, you will have a big carriage with that. But anyway, we can have that every week in the winter. And then we have here a lot of potatoes, but that you know what it is, okay? So if you have noticed, there is here in this gray brown bag, we have just vegetables of the season. Today we are in winter, as I could see outside. So it is always season vegetables. So not, for example, the tomatoes right now, because in Switzerland we don't have any tomatoes in December. So that's one of the purpose also, and it's why we can have care of the planet, producing these vegetables for our members, and local and in-season vegetables. So how does it function? Okay, we have in Geneva and around Geneva about 11 acres of earth where we grow our vegetables, and in different places. Okay, and that's all the year. And every week, on the Wednesday or the Thursday, the people come, also on the Saturday, and help to take the vegetables and to organize, to put them all in these bags. So you can imagine a big place where there is 400 of these little bags, and that people come and fill it with vegetables. And then when all this work is finished, we go in 40 points of distribution in Geneva to let the bags, for example, Quartier des Paquis, for example, Quartier des Eaux Vives, or for example, I don't know, Carouge, or anywhere. Depends where people live, or where the member lives. So the member doesn't have to go to our places outside of Geneva. The vegetable comes to them in a place very nearby from where they live. People are members of the cooperative because they pay at first a part to get in, which is not very expensive, because it's 50 francs to get into the cooperative. We like that people buy more parts, but at least they can have just one for 50 francs. And then they pay a year the amount of, about the quantity of a bag like that, at the price of the open market, we can say. So and we have ecological or biological vegetable. It is always, how do you say that, meilleur marché? It is not as expensive as if you would buy all these vegetables on the supermarket or in the open market. Okay. We cultivate about 45 sorts of vegetables. So we can propose, and we propose a lot of variety that are known and also unknown variety that we try to put back into the mood, as we can say. For example, Mizuma, nobody of you have heard Mizuma, but we have also pak choy, for example, or other vegetable like that. We, as an ecological and biological cooperative, we are quite known in Geneva right now, and we have a prize in '99. The price of sustainable development, and we were one of the first to have the prize in Geneva when they invented this prize. Also, we are taking part to the syndicate unitaire, which is a syndicate that wants to promote the agriculture that doesn't come from the other part of the world, but just in proximity, and try to promote good conditions of production to the people who do it. Because you see, if I eat these tomatoes, okay, these tomatoes comes from Italy or Morocco or Spain, but what do I know of these vegetables? Absolutely nothing. I don't know the quantity of pesticide that were given to them. I don't know how do you say that, the loan of the workers. I don't know how much they are paid. I don't know either the quantity of gas carbon that comes with that. We know that for 100 kilometers, about for a car, that means about 15 kilos of gas carbon in the air. So you can imagine how much gas carbon that comes if I eat my zucchinis of Morocco. That's a lot. And from other, it comes from Africa or sometimes New Zealand also, which is absolutely stupid. We prefer to eat what comes from proximity, from my neighbor. So we take part in a local syndicate that's called Unitaire, and we take part also from international syndicate, which is Via Campesina. Maybe you will hear about them, because they fight to have good conditions for the agriculture also in the third world, and not just here. I think I have told you all about I can't, but I must also speak to you for a big problem we have, a very big problem, which is the fight, everyday fight against the slugs. You know what slugs are? Okay. So every day we have a big fight with the slugs, but until now we have won our combat, and maybe you will experiment also that. Oh, I have forgotten also a thing, told you, that in our fight, that all the members do this fight, because all the members, they pay for sure a part and to take part to the cooperative, but also they are supposed to come 3 half days or 4 half days in a year on our properties to cultivate and know how it is. And that's something very important, because when I eat my salad or all my vegetables, I know where they come from, and for some of them I can remember that I did it personally. I put my hands into the earth to see how it is. So that's a picture of Jardins de Cocagne, and the thing is, we hope that there will be a lot of Jardins de Cocagne everywhere in the world, and it is not absolutely new, because there is some people that do that in other places, in France and also in Japan. And in Geneva now we have some little brother and sister that exist, and also in Switzerland and in French Switzerland. And we hope that this way to produce vegetables is going to grow and be a lot around us. Thank you for your attention.